vehicle ever up here on stage is the 1993 Cobra. It had 235 horsepower, and it was very impressive at the time. But let me just say, the 2013 Shelby GT500 is a completely different story. You'll see that we have it here in this brand new color. It's Deep Impact Blue. The convertible was just unveiled here in Chicago a few days ago. We do have the coupe on the floor for you guys to check out. It's in that grabber blue color. Now right off the bat, when it comes around, you will see that there are some very amazing changes to the Shelby. Up front, it has a more aggressive stance. It has that open front grille to help with the airflow and cooling. We also have HID headlights with standard LED sidebars. We throw in that double splitter to give you guys the best traction downforce. You also have brake cooling vents to keep the Brembos at the temperature that you want them to be. You've got 19s in the front, 9 inches in width, 20s in the rear, 9.5 inches in width. And those are complete with the Brembo brakes, which have been upgraded as well this year. We have 6 piston calipers and 15-inch rotors, so you're getting the best stopping performance. All of our Mustangs now have the body-colored rocker panels, so you'll see that from the V6 up to the Shelby. In the back, you'll see our sequential taillights have that new look to update them even more. And the Shelby now has a standard quad exhaust system, so there will be that undeniable roar of the Shelby. Inside, you can get your center stack fully loaded with Sync Sirius navigation all right there on your screen on your center stack. But you also have a brand new screen. It's a 4.2-inch LCD screen. That's where you will access your track app. That track app is going to record your 0 to 60s, quarter mile, all right inside of your vehicle. G-forces, all of it. Which let me tell you, you guys are going to have some pretty impressive numbers, because this Shelby GT500 has the most powerful production V8 on the planet right now. It is a 5.8-liter supercharged aluminum block V8 engine pumping out 650 horsepower and 600 pound-foot of torque with a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. How did we do that? 2012 had a 5.4. We increased the bore to give you that 5.8. Put on that brand new TVS 2300 supercharger that puts out 15 PSI of boost. Now we're not only giving you that power, we're giving you the handling. You guys have a single piece carbon fiber drive shaft, which is stronger and lighter, so it's going to be able to handle all that torque. You also have launch control, so you can set your desired launch RPM. Every gear in that 6-speed manual Tremec 60/60 transmission has been modified. You will hit 63 miles per hour in first gear and 130 just getting out of third. You have a standard 331 in the rear, and you also have your SVT package, which you can upgrade to that torque unlimited slim. All the power, all the performance, all the handling right in the 2013 Shelby GT500. The 2012 had 550, and you guys are about to hear what that sounds like. Brad?
Thank you, Lindsay. How are we doing today, guys? Well, that's good. Well, we've got our professional driver up here in the GT500. He's going to let this bad boy warm up for just a minute. And while he does that, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about the other 2013 Mustangs. Now, you guys may not be aware, but we have the best fuel economy in its class on the V6 Mustang for 2013. It's going to be a 3.7-liter V6 with 305 horsepower, and it's still going to give you 31 miles per gallon. So if you still want a little bit of performance, but some great fuel economy, that's the way to go. Now, if you want to take it up to the next level, that's where you get into our GT. That has a 5-liter V8 power plant, which has 420 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. You guys may realize that's 8 more horsepower than last year, and the way we were able to do that is we took some of the things that we learned from the Boss 302 and integrated into that new motor. We streamlined the valve train, integrated some of the new technology, and we gave you that 8 extra horsepower. Taking it to the next level is the Boss 302. We released that last year as our best performing Mustang we've ever given you directly from the factory. It's got a high performance 5-liter with Boss specific components, a 5-way adjustable Bilstein shock setup. That is what we like to call our race car with the license plate. And then there's this guy right here, the Shelby GT500. This has a 5.4 aluminum block with a supercharged engine giving you 550 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. This is our street legal powerhouse. Now, we've got Ty Hamill in there. But you know what? He looks kind of lonely without somebody in that passenger seat. So the first person to pull out a set of 4 keys, this guy right here, he was quick on the draw. You must have been here last hour. Come on around this way, man. Dip under there. So as you were saying, we're going to run this thing up real high for you guys while he makes his way around. Come on up here, buddy. Yeah.
It works last year?
Or take the stairs.
I said you did.
We don't have an elevator. There's no elevator. Come on around here, man. What's your name? Nick? All right, man. What do those 4 keys go to?
150.
F-150. Built Ford top. All right, come on over here, Nick. Hop in the car. Now, we've got a pretty good crowd here from pretty early in the day. You guys ready to make some noise? All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to do a countdown from 3 to 1. And when I hit 1, I want you guys to yell Mustang as loud as you can, because I want everybody in this hall. We've got manufacturers from all over the world. We want them to know who's putting the power down for you guys. So here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Chicago, that was 140 miles an hour at the top of the storm here. Nobody else is putting their power drive out for a test like that. But here's the better question. You guys want to hear it go again? Yeah! All right, we're going to do it on the countdown. 3, 2, 1, then you guys yell Shelby. 3, 2, 1. Shelby! How's that compared to a Ford truck?
It's awesome.
I think that pretty much says it all, guys. Now, I'd like to thank you guys all for checking out the Mustang Dyno, but before you leave the Ford display today, make sure you talk to one of our product specialists, 1, if you have any questions, but 2, more importantly, if you would like to learn how to make $50. We are sending you guys up here, we're sending you a special email invitation to go test drive one of our great vehicles, and we're going to give you a $50 MasterCard gift card.